You're listening to 1069 Click FM, live in color.
Where the NBA finals have failed, or the conference finals have failed us. The NHL has picked up the slack pretty good. Both series are tied at 2 games apiece, folks. And now, Florida's got a chance to retake the lead away at Madison Square Garden, which is looking like the 4th of July threw up inside an LED. But, you know, it's the New York Rangers. That's their color scheme. We can't get too upset about it, I suppose. But here at another stupid sports show, we're here for just sitting around, taking the game easy, and also playing bingo. Howdy, Justin. True North MKI. I think I saw William come in at one point as well. Hope you're all doing well tonight. I'm Jim B here on 1069 Click FM. I'm excited to be back in the chair again. Had a good day. Hope you all did too. So let's get the bingo link in here. Get that pinned at chat for anybody else that comes in. And if you are new here and you're just hanging out, figuring out whether you want to chat with these bunch of reprobates that you see in front of you, you know, sometimes the sports games aren't that exciting, which is why we have the bingo to look forward to. Look for the common, the uncommon, and the really awesome stuff that can happen in sports games, and then we see who gets bingo first. For some of us, it's the only victory that we will get that night when our teams let us down. Justin has claimed card number 9. Thank you, thank you. And for those of you who may be wondering, checking for the goals against average. Sergei Bobrovsky is sitting at a 2.29 goals against average. Meanwhile, Igor Shesterkin, who is starting for the New York Rangers, is sitting at a 2.38 goals against average. Both of them got an underneath of 2 and an over of 3. We will cross those bridges once we get to them. True North Clarkson with card number 12. Thank you. And I am only mildly proud of myself that I thought ahead to push the start time of this because they decided to go from the established puck drop of 8 p.m., which is what they say in all the news stories, to 8:18. But hey, at least we got a ton more ads. So I'm also having to take it easy tonight. Can't really drink anything, so sticking to water. Well, hopefully, if this ends up getting us the Chicago White Sox, somebody really good in the next baseball draft, hell, maybe it'll be another pitcher that we can trade away. I wonder how long it will be until there are a chance of sell the team at both the Bulls and the White Sox games. If they haven't started already, that is. Oh, and Luke has shown up. Welcome, Luke, card 18. And meanwhile, Here's Aaron Ambaka with carded. Oh, damn it. 21. Welcome, everybody. We still got a couple more commercials to get through before we get to puck drop. Officially 3:12. I'm guessing that they're about to do the national anthem. But yes, go Cats and Rats. You know what? Y'all showed up so early just for you. Yeah, I did take him out of his late evening sunbeam, so I'm sure he's quite perturbed right now. Also, there's wild turkeys in the backyard today. There's a mother guiding her little babies, and all he could do was watch out the window. All right, Monty, I'll let you know how the Panthers are doing in hopefully about 35 minutes. Well, I think on the odds that I saw listed on ESPN had the Panthers slightly favored for this game. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's sticking around once again, probably to the chagrin of more than a few people in the league. Mm. So, Luke, Ambika, how was the meetup? I'm assuming that's what you were talking about. It would be greatly favored if this game goes into OT again. You really want overtime, MKI? Oh, wow. Somebody's getting the dark thoughts started early tonight. Oh man. Awesome. And there goes the mood lighting, and now it's just the general pale fluorescent that you see at every hockey arena. Mr. Sergei Bobrovsky, a man capable of doing the insane things. He does his Triple H water spit. Almost 6 hours. Yeah. I started taking a good look at the NFL schedule, and I saw that the Packers are playing in Sao Paulo. So, yeah, the Brazilian Packer fans are essentially going to tear the stadium down. Meanwhile, we have a what the hell already? Oh, and it's Kreider. I did put Kreider as a space on bingo, but honestly, that's only if he scores a goal. Even if Tom wouldn't. Oh, that could be dangerous. Kreider just knocks the dude over, and so then they wrap up, and no penalties are assessed. All right. And again, we can't get this game started. All right, we already had icing, so mark that off on your cards if you have it. All right, finally we get started with a shot that goes off a player's ankle. They try to throw it back in anyway, get a bounce off the boards, and a giveaway into the neutral zone. And a nice defensive play to interrupt that pass through the center. Kreider pitches it ahead, but it gets broken up. Forsling will throw it in. And Shesterkin will throw it back out. All right. We're already down to under 18 minutes, and now we got a little bit of action going the other way for the Rangers. Shot stifled and bounces into the far quarter. Centering pass just barely gets away from the Rangers. Florida is able to clear. And this, enough pursuit by the Panthers for them to wave off icing. However, they cannot hold the zone. And a good behind the back pass, but it gets poked away. And now negotiations resume along the midboards on the near side. Won by the Panthers. They will dump in to try to get in a line that they really want, and unfortunately the Rangers take it right back. And a blocker saved by Bobrovsky. Rangers get the first shot of the game. Oh. Oh, the Chiefs. The Chiefs. I have nothing to say about the Chiefs. Holy crap, they managed to lose the onside and chop it right at Shesterkin and force him to glove it. All right, they earned themselves a face-off. Nice job. Oh, yeah. Let me make sure I actually check that off. All right, and also there's a thing called match penalty on there. It's a real thing. It's a rare thing. And ideally, we will not see any infraction that gets called as a match penalty because that means that it's usually awful, intentional, violent, and will involve a suspension. Yeah, MKI, that is... that is an awful headline. Oh, yeah. Well, that face-off was won, but the Panthers couldn't hold the zone. They had to retreat back into their own end. And the Madison Square Garden crowd getting loud in support of the Rangers. They're able to stifle that advancement. Meanwhile, the Panthers just shove it right back across the line. Verhage gets stifled in the corner. And a couple of hard hits. Managed to take it away. And that one will get deflected over the glass. So if you have puck over the glass, mark it off on your card. Oh, yeah, Sticks. 23, I believe, is still available. I'll check what we've gotten so far. Yes, it is. Mm. Oh, yeah, I've probably still got that around there somewhere. Mm. Yeah, I do still have it, but she would probably be pissed as hell because I'd be doing it for the Panthers, and she knows he's a fan. Meanwhile, we have a kicked away stick that, well, it was impressive that the dude managed to catch up and gather his stick again. But now the New York Rangers are pretty effectively set up in the offensive zone. Panthers are trying to keep them on the perimeter. Damn, they're scrub a dude with a hip check along the boards, but it's kept in by Schneider. They're going for it again. Centering passes is wobbly and then gets deflected away. Nearly shoved in down low on a second attempt, and it'll be trapped by Bobrovsky, and now people are getting a little pokey behind the boards. Ooh. Oh, and Trocheck is still yapping over his shoulder. I wouldn't expect anything less. All right, Corin, man. Safe driving. Keep your eyes on the road, not on me. If there's anything big that changes in the score, rest assured, I will let you know. Oh. Crowd is going nuts. I'm here with a good cup of water, and got Thursday Night Hockey. Meanwhile, Lundell loses at Simon Says. So if you have Simon Says, mark that off on your card. Oh, it ended up getting batted back into the neutral zone. And a couple people get knocked silly as well. Meanwhile, a good substitution allows the Florida Panthers to break up that play. We got a broken stick. Oh, man, and here comes a slashing penalty. Luster-Reedon's going into the penalty box, and we have a New York power play coming up. And you can also check off broken stick while you're at it. Ooh. All right. And shot gets blocked, and there's another broken stick. Meanwhile, Panthers are taking advantage of that broken stick to get a 3-on-2. But a great defensive poke by Fox to keep them from advancing into the zone. Kreider will try to feed it ahead. Trocheck gets it on the near side, has to get it back up to Panarin. He mishandles it a little bit, has to throw it to Fox. Trocheck again on the near reception. Back up top to Panarin in the slot. Bounced away from Zibanejad. Kreider from Panarin. They're just trying to build a little bit of separation, and they're not doing a very good job so far. Trocheck stuck in the corner for a little bit. They tried in the middle with Kreider, and he's no fun. He fell right over. All right, under a minute to go, and not much happening so far. A great stop by Bobrovsky on the second chance near the nets. They load up another one. That one bounces off a player or two, and they're just going to casually bounce it off the wall and away. Roslovic gets it across the line for Keidel, who is playing for the first time in a while for the Rangers. Gustafsson gets it across the ice. Karl maintains the zone at the point. Puck flutters around the boards and back again. Karl tries to send it back just to save possession. And while Stenlund gets his own stick cleared away. And meanwhile, we get a face-off out in the neutral zone, 4 seconds left. Whew. Really, Trocheck was a former Panther. Hey, I just learned today that Bobrovsky and Panarin played for the Columbus Blue Jackets at the same time, so... Oh yeah, another elimination game for the T-Wolves. Damn, quick win off the faceoff for the Panthers, and they're able to clear and burn the penalty off. Okay, I'm about a minute behind on time. Officially 13:16 to go in the first period. And once again, the Panthers just so well at getting opportunities and forcing turnovers right near the offensive blue line. That shot goes too high. Another one gets deflected right to the boards again. Great setup, but the backhander gets deflected away into the corner. Varkov and teammates were in Florida for a hot minute. All right. Another one launched into the side of the net. Bennett throwing his weight around. They're able to freeze against the boards and take control again. It's tipped all around the boards. Finally gets back out to the neutral zone. Rangers take the opportunity to get some fresh skaters on the ice. Florida will throw it in now. Negotiations in the far corner. Panthers able to keep it in briefly at the point, but a setup gets stolen by New York as they enter the offensive zone. They are forced to go behind the goal line as all their passing and shooting lines were taken away. I'll throw it on the net, and it gets deflected wide. Went off the back of one of the Florida players, and now Forsling will bring it out of the defensive zone. Gets tapped over the blue line. Rangers have to hang back for a bit from the aggressive forecheck of Florida. Great stick handling to get that. And eventually Bobrovsky pokes it away after briefly losing it in his own blockers for a moment. Bennett is able to dump it into the corner meantime. And we'll just all around the boards. Must hit a Ranger at some point because we're getting icing. Okay. Yeah, I can't imagine a single spectator being on their phone at the moment. Long pass out to the neutral zone does not set anything up for New York that time, so they settle for one at a timing it, and they were offsides. All right, well, at least we can check off offsides officially. Yeah, Bobrovsky paying some good attention on that opportunity for the Rangers. All right, let's get this up. Oh, actually, I gotta make sure that that's working. Stand by. Your time is much appreciated, and all right, Let's see if it works. Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, hell. Not working. Hang on. Me doing dumb shit has put me behind, but I fix. Alright, so here's the spaces that we've got so far because we've been a little bit busy here in the first period. So if you're joining up just a little late, we have officially checked off so far. Breaking news overshadows the action. It overshadowed everything today. Puck over the glass, broken stick, Simon Says, and offsides. Oh, and we have also had icing. I don't know why that's not on there. Was like the earliest things we were able to get. Oh man, Renpy is getting the camera on him. And while Panthers win off the faceoff, take it back into their own end. Now send it up the near side boards. Enters clear. And bet. And now it's Rodriguez who pinned it behind. Panthers able to win the negotiations. They do a long shot from the blue line, don't end up getting the rebound, and now have given Rangers a bit of oxygen and space. However, they cannot thread the needle through three defenders like that. However, they save it at the blue line, and the reinforcements have arrived. Just barely keeping it on side, and Bobrovsky will glove a distant effort. Yeah. It is weird how the players' careers progress sometimes. If you look at their histories over on ESPN, you can actually see which teams that they've been on. And sometimes the paths are just generally not what you'd expect. That's all. All right, another opportunity. Reinhardt gets muffled during his shot attempt, so it goes wide. Doesn't have a lot of force behind it. Another shot attempt deflected into the center. Rangers will dump into the far corner. Ekblad will assist in the clear. Damn. Great job getting that puck across the blue line. Four people skating in unison. Meanwhile, we'll get one Panther knocked down in the net. No penalty called. Rangers able to clear. And here comes the clapping machine from the Rangers faithful at the Garden. Meanwhile, turnover at the blue line. They're going to try to send it ahead for his Pinard. Backhand goes nowhere. Big hit in the corner enables them to just keep it in on the blue line. Try to throw it back behind the goal. They elect to let it sail through. Meanwhile, Florida cannot clear again. Losterianen once again fails to clear. Finally, Lundell will get it across. Oh, man. Yeah, still nothing, but yeah, the Rangers have been very dominant. Meanwhile, offsides, a couple players getting tangled up. One of them is Renpy. Mikkola decided to entangle himself with him briefly. Logan, card number 2. Congratulations to your Brewers on beating the Cubs today. And because I know you just arrived, here's what we have so far on the bingo list, Logan. I'm assuming you mean against the Panthers, True North, because we already saw the Rangers and the Capitals, and that was not fun to watch. All right. Is there anything we can do so far? Nope, I haven't really caught anybody cursing. Oh, no pinball, no off the post, nothing had to review, no calls that have upset the crowd. All right. Oh yeah, this is two American hockey teams playing, so if you have pandering to the Americans again, yeah, definitely check that one off. Oh, yeah, everybody on the announced team now singing the praises of Igor. Well deserved. Oh, so the Cardinals are now in second place. Good for them. Meanwhile, players get encouraged to back off. Player loses it, Simon says, and the referee will not hear any arguments. Kyle has to come in on the faceoff instead. Rangers win anyway. Oh yeah, I know. We love our Bobrovsky over here. We worship at the Church of Bob. Meanwhile, the Panthers are able to take another advantage of a lost stick to get it back into the Rangers zone. They cannot hold it for long and must retreat. All right, here's Montour, who will receive it back just as he crosses the blue line. Puck gets ahead to Rodriguez somehow. Oh, and off the post! Bennett had a backhanded opportunity on Shesterkin, and off the post! Oh, man! Negotiations have moved back to the Florida side. They're in the near corner. Has get bunked back to the far point. Now negotiations move along the near wall. Saved on the blue line again by the Rangers, only briefly. Had to wait just a little bit longer to change players and regroup. All right, neutral zone shenanigans happening for both teams. And they have to play it back to get away from the very puck-hungry Panthers, who are now very much frustrating them on the near wall in the forecheck. Negotiations briefly won by the Panthers, and the puck moved along to the far side. Shot got deflected into the near side corner again. Panthers still have it. Another blocked pass allows the Rangers to clear. Bobrovsky will hold on to it, help his team control. Full change for both teams. Allows the fans to start chanting again. Florida manages that expert quick dump in along the boards that they know so well. Meanwhile, Juan Jennings is signing a contract extension with the 49ers. Cool. Oh. We, okay, I'm not sure where the penalty occurred, but it got stopped dead for a roughing penalty. As number 79 for New York, who's going to be going to the box. I didn't see where it occurred. All I know is that it kept Panarin from getting off a wrist shot on Bobrovsky. Oh my goodness. It hit behind Shesterkin on the pipe. Damn. Such a beautiful chance. Even MKI thinks Bob is better than Igor. All right. Juwan Jennings. Let's see. So he's signed through 2025. Cool. All right. Up to 15.4 million, 10.5 guaranteed. Cool. As the battle of the Russian goalies. No matter who loses, Mother Russia always wins. Igor's goals against average, I believe, was no. Bob's was 2.29. Igor's was 2.38. So we got to have be an under 2, over of 3. And meanwhile, every night is a good night when the pizza rolls are involved. And yeah, we got a Florida power play. Meanwhile, Panthers start the power play by just losing the zone on a lazy-ass pass. All right, they will briefly trap it behind the goal. Managed to find some clearance through the middle to make that pass. Tkachuk screwed around in the high slot down. Barkov cycles in. They're unable to get the rebound down low, however. Verhaeghe will save it from being cleared for the moment, but cannot succeed for the second time. Oh, you ain't kidding, MKI. You ain't kidding. Bennett will bring it across this time. Gets it over to Tkachuk at the mid-boards. He'll switch places with Bennett. Meanwhile, Bennett loses it and is cleared again by the Rangers. Ooh. Damn, a whole case. Well, if that's not a ringing endorsement, I don't know what is at this point. Meanwhile, Shesterkin clears. We're way behind on time, by the way. 3:55 to go in the first. And Ekman Larson will get it to Lundell at the outside, across the run, up to Rodriguez. Vladimir Tarasenko will send it behind to Lundell again. Great, dangerous pass along the blue line. Rodriguez feeds it back to Bennett up top. They're slowly feeding in more of the other players. Lundell can't redirect that tip in front, unfortunately. And the Rangers are able to essentially clear it full strength. All right. Well, there we go. Either team has been able to take advantage of the power play. Meanwhile, Igor has to lay down on that one after it got through his legs. And the crowd, any minute, I'm sure, is going to be chanting Igor. Yep, Igor. If I start a new franchise, who am I taking, Igor or Bob? If I had to choose, I'd probably take Shesterkin because that would leave the Panthers with Bobrovsky, and it would take away a good goaltender from the Rangers. So then the Capitals have fewer issues. Forsling's effort goes wide. Lostorinen's effort will go wide. They are able to rescue it along the boards. Unfortunately, Panarin will grab it. Florida, and they briefly try to fling it again. And they just grab it so quickly before it can be cleared by New York that once again we are back to negotiations behind the goal. Meanwhile, that shot misses wide again. Not sure how many people it hit on the way out. Meantime, we have a honest-to-goodness breakaway. A couple of follow-ups, but Bobrovsky's able to handle them all. And now the Rangers will take some time to settle up with 2:15 to go in the first. At a very steep angle will be saved by Bobrovsky. Wow. All right, let's get back on the list. We definitely have to mark off breakaway, and we did get an odd man rush earlier. Didn't lead to anything, but they still happened. Bob knows how to turn it on when it's playoff time. MKI wants Skinner. And once again, Bobrovsky will have to stop the clock and stop the play. Meanwhile, a couple of players, Creator is one of them. The guy who every time I look at him, I think for a moment that can't be Brandon Perda, and it's not. Yeah, President's Trophy killer. No kidding. All right, negotiations are moving along the boards. Panthers doing a good job of stymieing everybody's efforts at this, getting a calm solution. Meanwhile, finally broke it free with some help from Zibanejad. Another shot from the near point, deflected into the corner by Bobby. It will briefly send it ahead, but nobody's there to really set up anything. Rather being held than getting Skinner. Okay. That centering pass easily knocked away by Rodriguez. Bennett, meanwhile, will post up, get a pass to Tkachuk, and that will be poked away by Shesterkin, forgive me. But, right now the shots are so in New York's favor. I've gotten so used to saying saved by Bobrovsky this game. Oh, man. Once again, a minor failure for the Panthers to clear. Able to just bat it out. They wanted to poke it ahead. Meanwhile, they stymie a Rangers attempt to clear. One deflection that bounces away from everybody. Panthers still attacking that puck, though, on the forecheck. It has been their only chance. Yeah, Monty always wants overtime, but I'll be okay without. All right, down to 20 seconds to go. Can they get anything in this last couple? And nope. Not going to happen. We have to mute that, definitely. Yeah, shots are 12-8 in favor of New York, as are the face-offs. It's 11-6 for face-offs won right now. Oh, what if the Blackhawks team president is Harold Ballard reincarnated? Well, the difference is, Logan, is that the Wirtz family can say that they've had cup success, no matter how tainted it is. So, until they get to the level of shenanigans that Elder Wirtz got up to, like blocking, I think actually Elder Wirtz, the guy who was controlling the team before his kid took over in the 2000s. Definitely, he would qualify as a Harold Ballard because of his blocking all local broadcasts of Blackhawks games if the games didn't sell out. So the team's popularity in Chicago took an absolute nosedive because of that, because it was impossible to see the games. So they kind of already worked their way out from underneath one version of Harold Ballard, only for their next generation to kind of be another. Unfortunately. Sometimes, yeah, True North, you might feel you gotta run away, get away from the pain this team drives into the heart of you, but yeah, don't let it get you down. It's only castles burning. Find someone who's turning. Then you'll come around. Anyway, I've procrastinated for long enough while trying to find the music track that I wanted to play. We're going to take a pause for the cause right now, and we'll be back for the second period with an updated bingo list, depending on what I missed. Panthers Rangers will continue in just a little bit here on another Stupid Sports Show. Thanks for tuning in. folks. It is the start of the second period here for the Panthers and Rangers, and we had another stupid sports show. Are all in once again. There was so much happening, we didn't even get a chance to say thank you to our sponsors for the game tonight. The Home Depot, the hardware and home improvement store that has been serving the least shameful parts of North America since, well, who knows when. I don't know when calendars were invented. Be sure to visit them in some of their flagship stores, including under the Bowman neighborhood in Ontario, and of course, Assumption, Illinois. Enjoy your free wins, Logan. Hope you have fun. Kreider is on the ice for the Rangers to start the second period. Face-off goes nowhere. Zibanejad gets a look over, so they try it again. And cool, the Panthers managed to come up with it and then immediately throw it out of play. Another fun, exciting start for the second period. All right, let's get this game started again. Maybe something can happen proper this time. Almost. All right. Oh, yeah, the Panthers just unable to control it along the boards. Rangers get to clear out to the neutral zone. Karl bounces it off the boards and ends up saving possession of it in the neutral zone. Rangers will try to attack again from the far side of the ice. Nothing doing. Another giveaway. Allows a muffled pass for Verhaeghe. Meanwhile, we will have a penalty on Rangers for that takedown near the goal line. And a tripping call. And then it's going to be against number 79, Miller, for the New York Rangers. Oh, because of, the leg there behind him. Okay. Yeah, that is the very polite way to put it, MKI. I mean, as a fan of a current bad team, I've noted the difference between bad and mediocre is painfully clear. Meanwhile, I think the Florida should just be glad if they get through this penalty without New York scoring on them. Because we all seen that their penalty kill can do that. Ekman Larson gets around to Tarasenko. His effort goes wide. Panthers briefly lose along the boards, and Rangers, how much are they interested in trying to get a short-handed effort? Enough for a Bennett to level a guy in the corner. Rodriguez to take a little bit of time to get that ahead to Lundell. Rodriguez will take it all the way to Tarasenko. Rangers are bullying the two of them to clear it, and they do. All right, I think they have switched to the other power play line at this point. Tkachuk is now officially on the ice, and a turnover off a muffled pass, and here could be one of those shorthanded goals, and there it is. And who is it? Who is it? It's Kreider. Yeah, it's Kreider. If you have Kreider, mark it off on your cards, folks, because he has just scored the first goal of the game, and it is in New York Rangers fashion this year, a short-handed goal, and we can mark off a rare spot for that because they don't happen very often, except, of course, when the Rangers play. So, whew. Yeah, I know. As somebody would have said a long time ago, Shorty. And they apparently have 6 shorthanded goals in this playoffs. And once again, they lose it in the offensive zone. And Trocheck wants to take an opportunity. Trouba's shot will be finally covered up by Bobrovsky. I think the penalty has expired. And yeah, now everybody's getting up, going crazy, waving the towels. However many were necessary to eliminate us from the playoffs. That's how many shorties they had against the Capitals. Damn. And it was just such a simple little move, too. He was able to hold on to the puck, even though he had a guy battering at his side. And then waited for Bob to get stuck in the side of the net and just whoosh. Ekblad's first effort gets stuffed in front. Unfortunately, they give it away on the wall. And Lafreniere will throw it behind the goal line, try to keep things congested as hell. All right, now the passy-passy around the world begins as the Rangers have themselves set up. Fox gets taken down. I don't know what else you could call that. Okposo gets tangled up with Fox. And now, yeah. Officially a tripping penalty. Oh boy, we get to sit through another opportunity for the Rangers again. And a quick win by Bennett gets whistled dead. They'll let him try. They'll let somebody else try. Barkov will win the faceoff and help them. Gets dumped in. Bennett trying to get away from Gustafsson. Lafreniere will have to throw it back to his buddy. Got Roslovic, Heidel, Gustafsson, and Lafreniere out on the ice right now. And now we have the Panthers moving the other way. And a big collision, and we're going to get another penalty. And now we got some protecting the goalie going on. It is a full-on noogie party pile up behind the goal. Oh, man. And a power play is the worst time for this to happen. I'm not sure what officially is going to get called because I think it had something to do with a collision with Shesterkin, but then it got extended. Yeah, yep, that is definitely a lot of protecting the goalie that was going on back there. So it will remain 5-on-4 because New York earned a roughing penalty afterwards. Would have been 5-on-3. All right. So, in their eagerness to protect Shesterkin, they ended up screwing themselves out of a 5-on-3. That is a shame. Meanwhile, wild bouncing puck eventually cleared by the Panthers. Fox will wait patiently behind his goal before throwing it ahead for Panarin. Very badly offsides on that play. I don't know why it took them felt like it took them a while to actually call that dead. All right, where is the Timberwolves Mavericks game at? Oh. Oh no. Yeah, 52-34 with 5:18 to go in the first half. And meanwhile, save made by Bobrovsky. And it knocked his mask off, so we have to stop. And that was a hard one, right in the mask, and it was able to knock off both straps. And stay classy for booing a goaltender equipment repair, folks. All right, and we have the helmet fixed for Bobrovsky. We'll get back into it. 46 seconds are still left on the Rangers' power play at the moment. Yeah, it was that news. It's why I'm drinking water tonight, Luke. And a long one-timer goes wide. Easily cleared. And damn, that shot was 95 miles an hour. That was definitely faster than 91. If you have that space, mark it off on your cards. Panarin will send it around the boards. Thrown back the other way, rescued at the point by Fox. Towards the net, deflected into the corner. And now Luostarinen will take it across the red line with a little bit of space. He'll throw one. And the Fox's stick will send that one into the nets. All right. Anything else we've got so far? Oh, we've definitely had more than a few shots blocked by bodies. Hell yeah, we can put that on the list. All right, Miller will take the puck off the Rangers' face-off, briefly bobble it as we go back to full strength. Meanwhile, it'll bounce once in the trapezoid, and negotiations will resume along the near side boards in the Florida zone. Will be sent around, once again held at the point by the Rangers. Okposo back out on the ice. He and Tkachuk couldn't work it free. And while a couple players both get tangled up, everybody wanted a penalty, but they're not getting it. A lot of offensive zone time. And absolutely nothing coming out of it. But yeah, the only goal so far is a shorthanded effort, of course, for Chris Kreider and the New York Rangers. Dang. All right, well, now it's a 20-point deficit for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Damn, I was so excited. Again, I really was. And first, the Pacers get swept, and now looks like the Timberwolves are saying goodbye. I really wanted to be interested in you again, NBA, but you make it so rough. Make it so damn rough. All right, off we go to the Major League Baseball scores. We'll see how those are resting up at the moment. All right, Diamondbacks are now tied with the Mets, 2-2 in the top of the eighth, in a game that I think also saw them lose one of their starting pitchers to a non-contact injury, so awesome. Tigers leading the Red Sox 5-0 in the middle of the eighth. Nationals over the Braves 3-1. That game middle of the eighth as well, where we still don't have a start for the Yankees and Angels. All you need is 10 the goal. Yeah, I'm thinking about it just now, Logan. That might be a difficult one to get for Bobrovsky and Shesterkin. You make it this, your team makes it this far in the playoffs. It's not often that you'll be caught getting 10 the goal yelled at you by the fans. Can we call the NL Central now? Hey. Leads dissipate all the time, Luke. Quick shot off the faceoff for the Rangers, and that one will go wide. However, they will gather it back up in the neutral zone and just skid around the Florida forecheck like it's nothing. Bobrovsky has to stifle that pass in order to give his guys a chance at stopping it. Doesn't do much, unfortunately. They're able to set up on the offensive zone again. Panthers grab it in the corner, struggling to clear, finally able to break free. Montour will throw it ahead, and he gets poked away into the corner again by New York. Reinhart trying to hold on as best he can, but and Verhaeghe has to struggle for it. It'll be thrown very, very far. We have an actual icing call again. Yeah. 96 games. Yeah, let's see. I'm going to do quick math in my head. So 33 plus 23, that's 56 plus 97. That'd be 63, 153. Yeah, I think eight, 9 games before the end of the season. That's about a good time. And another icing. Awesome. Well, at least the Panthers are now in double digits for their shot count. It's currently 15-11 in favor of New York. Oh yeah. I mean, I know it's sort of an old meme, but There's always going to be some part of my brain that is going to think, yeah, but the Cardinals are going to do something at the end of the season, aren't they? Meanwhile, good poke away at the defensive blue line gives the Panthers an opportunity. And then Forsling banks it over Shesterkin's shoulder. Great entry into the zone and then finding Forsling through all that traffic. He snuck his way in behind the defense, and congratulations, we are tied at 1. Bennett is staring in the opposite direction the whole time, and then he just beats him high. Oh my God, he fooled Foxy, he fooled Lafreniere. Holy hell. Oh. If you get an opportunity to look at that replay, folks, it's one of those that will just make you stand up and applaud. Oh, that was awesome. That was just awesome. Oh, and Forsling is a defenseman, so if you have defenseman scores or defenseman gets a point, yeah, you can mark both of those off. Meanwhile, we're going to have another penalty on New York. They'll call it holding. Oh, man. Second period not being kind to the Rangers right now. And Trouba is going off. Holding the stick. Oh my goodness. An actual holding the stick call, and it's the week that I don't put it on the bingo card? Come on, man. But hey, at least we get to see holding the stick called again. Fantastic. Oh boy. Well, remember, what the Rangers like to do is score shorthanded goals. So let's not get celebratory quite yet, as we already start with a clear hitting a player on the Florida bench. So, nope. All right, and because of that, they have to do the face-off outside the zone. Panthers do win it, but now they have to enter again. And the Rangers now just getting around to announcing the stats from the Florida goal. They'll let that one travel length of the boards before Verhaeghe sends it around to Montour and Tkachuk. Back from Barkov on the far side. Receive it again from Montour, down to Tkachuk. Looking for room for Verhaeghe down low, but they get rebuffed by the defense. Had to send it around to Reinhart to try to shake things up again. Pass to Tkachuk, who sits behind the goal awaiting. Bennett's effort goes a little bit too wide. Barkov looking for room. Tkachuk and Barkov. And they could not get good contact on that effort, and a clear. Barkov, I think, is looking for a penalty for getting checked from behind on that play. Meanwhile, Barkov, his pass to Tkachuk will rattle off the boards and out of control. Easy clear for the Rangers. Yeah. Like I'm saying, Luke, that was a thing of beauty. Sam Bennett had to wait just an extra second to get in and drew them off sides. Oh, yeah. Running low on water. Yeah, normally I wouldn't be chugging the water like this, but I'm in a celebratory mood. And another entry denied by the Rangers. We have Rangers haven't gotten a single shot on this power play, and now they have to race back to try to keep Zibanejad from setting up an offensive chance, but here they get one anyway. Ah. Power play is over, and here comes Trouba out of the box, and he immediately disrupts the advancement of the Panthers. Bobrovsky has to save that one, deflected into the boards. And then we get a hand pass. Might get taken out of the zone, depending on who it was from. Deflected off of Shesterkin and overhead into the goal. Woof. Anybody get credit for the assists on that? Yeah. They gave assists to Sam Bennett and Aaron Ekblad on that goal for Florida. I thought the Kreider goal was unassisted, but no, Zibanejad gets credited for an assist on that one. Okay. Yeah, I know we've already done it once, but I thought since I forgot to do it in the first period, I'll take the time again to thank our sponsor for this broadcast of Another Stupid Sports Show, the Home Depot, the leading hardware and home improvement retailer on the North American continent. They have branches all over, including 3 in Shackleton and 2 in Zihuatanejo, and of course now in Assumption, Illinois. So thank you again, the Home Depot, for sponsoring us for all the hockey games that you have this season for Another Stupid Sports Show. Oh yeah, True North. Did the experience meet your expectations, or will you be sending a stern letter to the home office? Lundell in on the face-off, and he will immediately lose it, Simon says. Yep. One kicked puck equals win for the Rangers on that face-off. They end up pinning the Panthers. They go chasing the puck, force the Rangers to have to clear it out from their own end, which easier, of course, than we all thought. And another quick icing is they just flung it into the Florida end. That's not really like them. Oh yeah, the Las Vegas draft inside the Sphere. All undrafted players will be fed to the Sphere as is necessary. Whole bunch of kicking and twirling, but finally the Panthers are able to control behind the net. Tried the backhand wraparound, and so far there's just been nobody able to control. Briefly swept into the corner. Rangers trying to clear along the boards, and they do. Meanwhile, the Panthers will try to send it in again. Throw bodies around, but nothing doing. Rangers throw it right back out. And that, I think, is the thing about the Rangers. They're willing to play the game at their own pace because they will take every opportunity they can to capitalize on your stupid mistakes. That shot goes wide, quickly grabbed by the Panthers, unable to clear, however. We have another great opportunity in front, deflected wide, unfortunately, for the Rangers. Finally have a clear. Reinhart will fling it inside the red line. They do bat it out of the air. They finally call a high stick like 4 seconds later. At least, yep. Oh my God. Igor Shesterkin actually popped Tkachuk in the chest as he skated away. Yeah, it was very close to 10 the goal, but it did not turn into 10 the goal, which is an important distinction, I think, to make. Yeah, meanwhile, 29-point lead at halftime for the Mavs. I was thinking about whether or not to wear my Minnesota Gophers Letterman jacket, but I didn't want to make the vibes too weird. I mean, they're already weird enough that I'm having to watch the team that knocked the Caps out of the playoffs. We have negotiations in the near corner here in the Florida end. Shots have not been plentiful. It's still only 17 to 15 in favor of New York. Meanwhile, Panthers will bring it in, give it a high shot that will get deflected out of the ring. Okay. Face off in the Florida offensive zone. Still tied at 1. There's Kreider throwing Tkachuk's mouthpiece into the crowd. Fans still cheering their Rangers on. The excitement has not let up here. But once again, the Panthers have lost it, Simon says. I have to bring Tkachuk in for the... Is that Tkachuk? Yeah. Finally, it is won by the Panthers. However, they get trapped along the boards by the boys in blue. Shesterkin tries to fling it along the far side to clear. Rescued at the point, brought back in. Tkachuk tried to work his way through the middle, but nobody to help. Meanwhile, Shesterkin has to shut down on that shot that came through in the slot. Trouba doing a little bit of his own goaltender protection there. Oh, yeah. I actually do very, very clearly remember the furor in the hockey world when the Rangers went back to the Cup for that first time in what seemed like forever. Like, even the Washington Post, which didn't normally care about New York sports that much, covered it with a level of reverence. So... So, my thoughts on this game so far. Yeah, I understand why the last few matches have gone into overtime as well. They are matching up very well with each other. And As much as I would like to see New York leave the playoffs, sorry, William. Can't help it. They booted my team. Yeah. I think this version of the New York playoffs can definitely make the cup. Oh. Yeah, I don't remember my schedule offhand, but I think that would just absolutely wreck me if that happened to be on a game that I was covering MKI. We have another deflection out of the ring after Verhaeghe's attempt. All right, Schneider out on the ice for the Rangers, who went off of that faceoff and lofted out for Panarin to knock into the offensive zone. Once again, give Florida a difficult clear and race in to establish a presence along the boards. And an awful fan by Panarin will get it back to the red line for the Rangers. They'll settle for flinging it into the near quarter. Gets sent around by Zibanejad. Panarin will reverse course right near the goal line, bringing it to the far side of the ice. Arcing pass to Schneider, hits the traffic in front. Zibanejad will fling it to the other side again. Looking for some help. It will get flung down to the goal line again. One player gets upended on the far side of the ice. Lost puck while trying to be fancy. It will enable the Panthers to clear. And it'll fling right on Shesterkin's stick. He'll serve it up for one of his friends. Shots are now tied at 17 each, in case you were that curious. And let's see, as far as the face-offs, yeah, I figured it was going to be the Rangers. It's 23-17, face-offs won. Meanwhile, once again, the Panthers are struggling to clear the puck. They have been getting trapped by the Rangers in their own zone for a good portions of the game. And well, they get it in front and they'll be deflected wide again. Trouba will follow with another wide effort of his own from the point. And he'll be sent out of the zone finally by the Panthers. They'll get maybe one substitution. Meanwhile, a couple of players twist up with each other. Trouba, one of them, right near the goal for Florida. I don't think they'll be sending anybody to the penalty box this time, but an extended series of pressures and shots, and just keeping the Florida Panthers from doing anything to, break this game open. All right. Ben is on the faceoff for Florida, who briefly win it, but they cannot clear. It runs into traffic near the midboards, and this time we have a nice deflection ahead for the Panthers. Meanwhile, they're doing their best to hold on to it, but the New York back check is too strong. I don't know how Panarin was able to rescue that one. Unfortunately, they could not keep it in. Florida will fling it right at Shesterkin's post to try to keep it onside. Panthers battling for space in the corner. Tkachuk going in to lend his stick. Down to 2:32 officially in the second period. And nobody knows what's going on anywhere. And finally, the puck is cleared out to the neutral zone, forcing Panthers to come back for a change. A good tip, but nobody is there for the second opportunity, and now the Rangers are racing back up the ice. They'll knock him off the play. I'm not sure what happened to that puck. I thought it just got simply deflected out of play. It didn't look like a delay of game. Yeah. And just Shesterkin is able to deflect it away so Okposo can't get a second opportunity. Trying to feed it back for somebody, anybody, but nobody was there. Off the face-off in the Florida zone. Panthers will be able to just fling it forward. Mostly a clear rather than an establishment of possession. It'll get flung back right back into the Florida zone again. Down to a minute 40 to go. We are tied 1-1. Florida has now taken the shots lead 21-17. What can we have happen in this last minute 20? We do have a couple of giveaways in the neutral zone, but Panthers unable to capitalize on it. It will be banked ahead, sent into the offensive zone for the Rangers again. And they gum up the boards to prevent the Panthers from clearing again. And they once again keep them from getting anything done, gumming up their sticks on that one attempt in front of Shesterkin. Good poke ahead, but just a little bit out of reach for one of the Panthers in the neutral zone. So we get another quick giveaway. 30 seconds to go. Negotiations resume in the near quarter of the Florida zone. Ekblad in there. Lafreniere trying to help out with his blade. Be dragged out by Florida, just flung out to center. 10 seconds. I don't think we're getting anything new. Florida willing to hold it behind their goal. Oi. Well, we end the second period with another damn deadlock. I mean, Kreider did score, but he's looking a little bit frustrated that essentially we're back where we started. Teams are even. Series is even. Monty, are we going to overtime again? I think we're going to have to go have a talk with him during intermission. So, yeah. Definitely feels like the time for a pause for the cause. You know, get a drink, get a smoke, do what you got to do. I will update the bingo list as is necessary. I'm sure there's got to be a lot that I missed as far as this game has gone. We will return in just a little while for the third period of the Panthers and the Rangers, Eastern Conference semifinals. And we're just riding along here on another Stupid Sports Show.
you think? Everything is like the sky. Is it thinking I feel like I should go this body and I should go lay me on the side of the road?
We are back. Somehow we are back for the third period of the Panthers and the Rangers. It's another stupid sports show. I'm Jim B here on 106.9 Click FM. Thank you for everybody who's been hanging out with us so far. We are still playing bingo. We haven't gotten one yet, and the game has not been helping us very much in that regard. These are currently all the spaces that we have been able to get so far. They are on a loop, so, if it seems a bit repetitive, that's why. Right now, as far as some of the late game stats go. Shots taken is currently 21-17 in favor of Florida. Meanwhile, the Rangers hold the edge on faceoffs, 25-17. And how the game has been played from what I've been watching is very much the New York Rangers absolutely suffocating the Florida Panthers in their own defensive zone. And each team only really getting those goal opportunities off of just either chance turnovers or absolute mind trickery. Like I said, go watch the Florida goal again. It's a thing of beauty. Please. And we have the puck drop. It is won by the Rangers, who will decide to dump it in along the far boards. Panthers do manage to clear. However, they can only throw it into a corner themselves. All right, Reinhart will fling it back behind the goal line. Barkov looks for some room. Is being followed by Miller, switches direction for the second time. And will hand it off for Forsling. Shot goes off a skate. Damn. All right. Rangers will not do anything with that opportunity. Just take a shift and change. Looks like we get a little bit of a change for Florida as well. Montour now out on the ice. We get some loud cheers from the faithful here at the Garden. Just like that, it is a quick offensive series by the Rangers. They're trying to find some room along the far boards. Does get cleared by Rodriguez. Kachuk now getting across the line onside. They manage it. Montour holds the line, tries to throw it into the far corner. Doesn't get any right for Rodriguez, but Bennett will throw it back to him. Unfortunately, the backing pass is a little too far. They have to clear the offensive zone. Lundell gets one opportunity in a second. Shesterkin gets them both. Oh, damn. I mean, the shots weren't very strong to begin with, but the opportunity was there. Exactly, Luke. All right, now we got a little 3-2. They can't get anything off the rebound. Bounces over the player's stick. Rangers are able to get back out to the neutral zone, throw it ahead. Or a steep shot, and the Panthers cannot hold the rebound. That shot from the near point sails wide, bounced back. Rangers now looking for the far corner. They find someone in the mid slot, and a huge sacrifice of the body by Tarasenko to block that one. Rangers accidentally pass it out of the offensive zone. They will have to regain everything as a whole bunch of changes go on at the bench. All right. I think we're awake now, don't you? The crowd certainly is. They've barely had time to stop chanting. And the Rangers have been giving them plenty of reasons to scream as well. That one knocked down in front. It'll be Okposo racing up the far side, throwing it on. Okposo kicking it into Shesterkin, who will deflect it away. Rescued at the point, however, hits traffic in front. We cannot get away from the sustained pressure of the Rangers along the far boards. Goes back behind the net. We tried to send it behind, but it is grabbed by the Rangers. Down to 16:30 to go in the third. Getting a lot of cheers now from the crowd, banging on the glass. We get another line change for the boys in blue. They get stifled, however, in the neutral zone and will have to regroup near their own goal line. Reinhart gets a takeaway, but unfortunately his only other help was occupied with a defenseman on either side, so they could do very little with it. Puck goes out of the ring to stop the clock, and we will have a face-off coming in the Rangers' end of the ice. I mean, they're not doing too much, but they are just, I mean, that is it's impressive by the dude that he is able to get the shot off through his legs like that. Like, I mean, I love it just for that. I don't even care that it didn't go in. Panthers trying to make some room along the boards. Kachuk's centering pass goes nowhere, so we'll try it again, and a shot goes wide from just in front of Shesterkin. Oh, man. Bennett trying to shake the puck free behind the goal line is not successful. We'll have to regroup at center ice. Gets knocked overboard by Kachuk. And it'll be handled by Shesterkin to stop things at 15-27. Florida now leads in shots 27-18. A lot of offensive action by the Panthers to get this third period started, which is more than they've had, and another one goes off the post. Oh. Aside from a brief moment at the beginning of the period, the Rangers have been kind of well, actually, it's not so much that the Rangers haven't done anything, it's that the Florida has been so overwhelming. Meanwhile, a stuffed effort will get the Rangers a chance to race up the ice with the puck. And a good job of tying things up behind the goal line to allow the reinforcements to arrive. Panthers will dump it in from end to end. It will go. And through a nice couple series of checks, the Panthers are able to rescue it. They try for another between the legs shot. Like one of them is going to work eventually. Then they get a little too fancy and allow Panarin to come in. However, he couldn't do enough fancy stick handling to save that one. Panthers now back on the offense. Steep angle goes wide. It will be pitched the other way by Forsling. Can it be rescued at the midboard on the far side? Not quite. Just trickles over the line, however. And the Rangers are still cheering. Their fans are still cheering. All right. Good job. Have fun. Meanwhile, Verhaeghe's sandwich will result in an offensive zone turnover. They'll try to stuff it up at the point. Nothing doing. The best they can do is trap the puck in the neutral zone. Big knockdown of Barkov. However, he just gets right back in and makes their life difficult. They'll be forced to dump it in while the change occurs. Nice pass ahead to create some space. Bennett will simply throw in. Kachuk couldn't take it quite away from Gustafsson. Zibanejad will get across ice and working through it. Wait, where's the penalty on that? Okay, I'm interested to see where this trip is. And who's getting called for it, because I was concentrating on one of the Florida defensemen just laying himself out to take away the passing and shooting lanes. And they're not going to show the replay. Oh, it's because he lifted up his skates a little bit and didn't just kind of stay down. That's probably what it was. 77 was the dude who laid out to take away the lane and then ended up kicking his legs back up. And yeah, we're going to have a Rangers power play when we come back. right. All right, and just in case anybody does have the passive-aggressive spot, I thought we had a pretty good passive-aggressive game going in the first period, but second, yeah, much more just aggressive-aggressive. So, yeah, the third period will determine whether or not we label this game passive-aggressive. Nope, haven't really caught anybody saying anything they shouldn't on the television. No awful ads. I'm not sure we can check off deep hurting unless something awful happens at the last minute. Oh, no kidding. Logan is calling bingo on card number 2. From noogie fight to puck over the glass. All right, we got noogie fight. Simon says puck drops, odd man rush, and puck over the glass. Great job. Congratulations, Logan. We got our first bingo of the night. Rangers will start this power play by losing on Simon Says and struggling to win off of the face-off. Yep, there it goes, just across the blue line. Panarin will fling it in to try to stifle the rhythm a little bit, and it's quickly played out again by the Panthers. All right, let's try to get another. Zibanejad will get it in. Kreider will get blocked in the near side. Now Panarin has it again near the midboard. Bring it out, looking for Kreider. That gets deflected off of his stick onto the other side of the ice. Fox rescues at the blue line. Across for Panarin. Zibanejad tries to get a steep angle in it again. It gets blocked out and taken casually down the ice by number 27. Delivering a couple of hip checks on the way. And yeah, just doing his best to waste time. Yeah, if you made a snack during the break, True North, you might want to go check on it. Oh yeah, this game has been surprisingly busy and yet boring at the same time. So, yeah, I'm settling into the mellowness. I just hope it's not overtime. I'm really not. I don't want to do it tonight. Another great centering opportunity floats to the boards. However, they do rescue it at the blue line. Great grab by Roslovic. He'll throw it back to Weinberg. He has some room, saved by Bobrovsky, and they couldn't get anything off the rebound. We're back to full strength. We'll have a pause as Bobrovsky gloves that one up. We're currently at 10:53 to go in regulation. Yeah. I know. Just for me, how I guess having to call the action and follow it, I guess, I don't know, the sense I've gotten of how much they're having to fight to just find room to get good opportunities to shoot, that's the thing I'm noticing most. Good play off the boards by the Panthers to clear that zone. Montour cannot handle it on the near side, and the Rangers will send it around. Holy crap, they just barely kept it in, but everybody was heading off for a change at that point. The cheer comes up again from the crowd of Let's Go Rangers. 10:22 to go. Kulikov will send it around the glass, doesn't stay in the zone long, so he will gather it up again. Take two. Bennett will fling it in. Shesterkin will stop it for his pals. And yeah, he was no fun. He fell right over. Meanwhile, the Panthers give it away on their offensive zone entry again. Big hit in the corner. Panthers trying to get some room on the offensive rush. And a shot by Lundell off the 3-on-3 scores. Just a hell of a shot by Lundell. Holy hell. Bingo on card 420. Absolutely, everyone. And yeah, there are some lowered faces now in the crowd at Madison Square Garden. Oh, okay. Oh, no, I thought it was 5-hole, but no, went underneath his arm. He didn't trap in time. Oh, damn. All right. Yeah. Most important point is that Thursday Night Football does return next week. And, yeah, I'm excited. Meanwhile, quick opportunity for the Panthers on the near side. Saved. Another blocker by Bobrovsky. That one gets kicked over the glass. Down to 9:12 to go, and it has been tied. Tarasenko maybe getting in on the deflection there. Let's see if Mr. ESPN has sorted out the goal and the assists. All right, as it stands right now, Lundell is credited with the goal, with the assist to Eetu Luostarinen. So yeah, for any of you who were wondering about Eetu earlier, there he is. He's participating now. All right, now, as bad as this is for the Rangers, William, I mean, it does give us a better chance of getting a bored spectator on their phone, depending on how pessimistic the Rangers fans decide to get in the final 9 odd minutes of the game. So, I mean, at least we have that to look forward to. But yeah, I would not count them out of the game just yet. They are too dangerous and too opportunistic from everything I have seen of them this playoffs. We haven't really had any what-if saves, and no real 10 to the goals either. Oh, we caught one. Bored spectator on their phone just after the break. Oh, wow. I didn't think it'd be that quick. Oh. So yeah, if you have bored spectator on your phone, cross that off on your bingo card. Meanwhile, Bobrovsky traps the puck, and Kreider fell over. All right, so we got that space taken out of the way. That's a relief. Panthers win the faceoff in their own zone, try to loft it forward. They win the race and end up getting everybody to lose track of the puck in several different ways. Panthers trying to steer in. Verhage gets tangled up. Gustafson could not find it. And Ekblad will try to throw it around for Verhage, but nothing doing. Gets interrupted by the Rangers along the midboards. They throw it in from the red line. Immediately gloved down. Ekblad will clock it out. Verhage will pause for wait for help. And a good grab off of the boards. While the Rangers were a little bit lackadaisical. All right, Panthers have to restart from their blue line. They throw it ahead, manage to find a seam. However, a quick clear ensues by the Rangers. They go from low to high. And a stop by Bobrovsky. Out to the far corner again. Florida will try to gather it up. Sidestepping up an attempted hit. However, once again, they cannot clear. There's the cheer again from the faithful at the Garden. 7:29 now to go in the third. We are a little behind on the time. If only that had been 5 hole. Yeah, I thought it was for a moment, but then I watched the replay. Yeah, it came underneath his arm. Osterinen maybe wants to add a goal to that assist he has already. Gets worked around by Kakko and company. And they do a change as... All right, there he is, counter-rated. Try to drive it along the boards to help. Does not make it that far. It'll be batted back. Hey, it's possible. There's still 6:35 to go. Rangers trying to get it out from along the boards, and they do. A little bit clear on the far side, and a good dive ends up kicking that puck to the boards and taking away an empty side of the net for the Rangers. It would have been a great opportunity to knock that puck in. And now we're getting some more, we need this now. Cheers coming up, and we get another transfer caught, broken up in the neutral zone. Shot on Shesterkin, second attempt blocked as well. Center attempt gets knocked away, and they rescue it. Save by Shesterkin. I am putting what a save on that one, just because that was a brutal sequence that he had to go through right there. If you have what a save, mark it off on your card. Holy hell. Whew. And Shesterkin standing on his head once again to keep the Rangers in the game. All right, I'll read this through for those of you who might not be able to look too clearly at it. We've got so far off on the bingo card. Breaking news overshadows the action. Puck over the glass. Broken stick. Simon says offsides. Pandering to the Americans again. Breakaway. Odd man rush. Off the post. Kreider. Rare number 1 for the shorthanded goal. Protecting the goalie. Shot blocked by body. He's no fun. He fell right over. Defenseman scores. Defenseman gets a point. Noogie fight. Board spectator on their phone. And what a save. To Shesterkin, surprisingly. All right. First, we have to sit through the food porn. And yeah, I think we have a very good chance of getting crowd hates the call in the last 5 minutes of this game. Oh, hello, Scott Van Pelt. I hope you're doing well. Oh, there's some worried faces out in the crowd in New York. Ooh. Face-off is in the New York zone. They win the face-off, however. Able to clear it quickly and knock it ahead. That shall be quickly deflected into the netting. Oh my God, Game 7 will be on a Monday night. No, no. We cannot have a game 7 between these teams. It'll go 5 overtimes. It'll be endless. The children will wail and gnash their teeth. All right, face off a bit stymied. The Rangers do knock it into the far corner, however, fling it through the trapezoid. Panarin will unfortunately not keep it in the zone long enough for the Rangers to do anything with it. Game 7 with quadruple overtime. Oh. Oh, and I can feel it in my soul, and it is pain. Again, another stop by the Panthers, and now they're just happy to retreat and kick them back. Oh boy. Oh, crowd didn't like the non-call there. Tkachuk will just throw that in. Allowed him to waste a little bit more time. Rodriguez will throw it at the net, and it'll deflect out into the netting again. All right. Yeah, they're going to force the Rangers to overcome. They have somehow flipped the script. Payment for the Caps derping in the first round. I see how this goes now, MKI. I see how this goes. All right, they're able to let that puck ride the boards. However, Montour, I think, is, able to clear. All right, we nearly kicked free. Once again, a great rescue at the blue line by the Rangers. They're looking for some space around the edges. Gets deflected off the boards and behind. Back up to the point. Across again. Hits a couple of people in front into the far corner. Back up again. Down 4 minutes to go officially. Schneider looking for room along the boards. His pass gets taken away. And Miller tries to get it in on Shesterkin, but all he can do is poke it for an easy save. Wow, and a good jump ahead reestablishes onside for the Rangers. Fox is just on. His centering goes into the opposite corner. They try the wraparound, nothing doing. Panthers rescue it from behind the goal line and just loft it clear. And now Verhaeghe tries to get in something on Shesterkin, but once again, the New York defense able to stifle that stick. Another blocked shot gives a little bit of life to the crowd, but Panthers gather it up just as quickly. All right, 2:47 now to go. When do they pull Shesterkin? Not yet. Well, we do have a stoppage of play because Bobrovsky had to glove it up. Maybe now? Yeah. That that honestly, MKI, is what prompted me to ask, why are the Mariners doing it again? Like, somehow finding themselves at the top or near the top of the division, having a white hot start to the season, and then just the L's have been appearing a bit more recently than the W's. So next time Leif is here, we have to ask him why the Mariners are doing it again. And yep, they have pulled Shesterkin. So if you have goaltender pulled, mark it off on your card. 6-on-5 now. Fox sends it around. Panarin, however, Forsling was able to grab it and help it get clear. All right, we have 2:06 to go. Kachuk is not able to rescue it off the boards. And now it is clear again. Rangers having a bit of difficulty holding on to it. And now, and Bennett just shoots through the defender. Empty net goal. The goals against averages were, I will bring it up in just a moment. Bobrovsky is 2.29 and Shesterkin has 2.38. So with that that doesn't count against Bobrovsky because the goaltender was pulled, so it doesn't count as a goal against him. So I know I had the same thought myself, but I remember looking at stats and realizing that when empty net goals happen, they don't count against the goalie. And yeah, there's some glum faces now in the Garden and more spectators on their phones. Oh, God, they were claiming there was a penalty that they should have called. No. Zibanejad did not get contact on that. I'm sorry. Nice try, but yeah, just a good acting job by Zibanejad. Oh, True North, we are going to be going to bed very soon right now. They're trying to play the Frank Sinatra New York, New York to get people revved up. It's not doing too well. There are, a few more empty seats. Oh, God. And now Shesterkin's going to get out again. They're going to try to score again. All right. Back to 6-on-5. Yeah, Mavs and Celtics in the NBA Finals. Fantastic. Just what we all wanted, right? Initial attempt goes wide. Another one bangs off the backboards. And the Panthers are able to gain control and clear. All right, a few people still shouting. However, they cannot hold the zone again. And they are going to chase for the puck as well. Lafreniere manages to get it onside again. Gets back to Panarin and Fox. Looking in the slot and off a couple bodies deflected into the corner. Or under a minute to go. Centering pass is found by no one. And now they have scored. Zibanejad or Lafreniere. All right. Officially deflected in by Alexis Lafreniere. Yeah, bounces off of Lafreniere. Yeah. Off the skate of Lafreniere. So they'll try to loft it in again to try to establish some sort of presence, and they call an icing on him. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. The dumbest thing they could have done is just ice the puck. Ah. Damn. Yeah, this is a problem for New York. 42.3 seconds left. I'm just going to let my clock run out because they will have to work. A bit of a nice pass to the far side. Gets drummed in by Trocheck. They're looking to still control the puck, but Panthers are flinging it up the far side and knock it down the length of the ice again. 20 seconds left now. That is a rocket in that time. I'm not sure they're going to be able to converge in time. 11 to go. Can't fish it out of the corner. Still gumming up the works. This is how it's going to end. Not with a bang, but a whimper. And a couple people getting a little punchy with each other, but nothing too serious yet. Panarin throwing as many words as he can. Hopefully they are understood and not really dangerous over at the Panthers, but damn. That is our final, folks. The Panthers win 3-2. They take a 3-2 lead in the series, and for the rest of the spaces, Florida wins the shots total 37-27. So if you have more away shots, you can check that off. New York actually still won more face-offs. Those totals 36-22. So you can check off home team wins more face-offs. Bobrovsky maintained his goals against average by only allowing one, and so did Igor Shesterkin because the empty net goal did not count against him. And yeah, Monty's win. We are spared overtime. We will have CFL tomorrow night, and apparently those last spots didn't get anybody bingo. Ah, damn. Well, that's a shame. I was hoping for at least a few more for all the nonsense this game put us through. Anyway, I think that should probably do it for tonight here on another Stupid Sports Show. I appreciate you all dropping by to say hi, play bingo, do whatever. Always good. Tomorrow night, we get back to the CFL and what will be keeping us sane throughout the summer. I'm Jim B here on 106.9 Click FM. Thanks for tuning in, and good night, Milwaukee, wherever you are.